Coming up on CityView, get the gold stars ready. We'll tell you which school was recognized for its efforts to make Austin a more sustainable community. Plus, what is the City of Austin doing to make sure local residents are prepared for any potential outbreaks of Ebola? And transportation networking companies clear a major hurdle in their efforts to operate in the City of Austin. What's next for companies like Uber and Lyft? Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Marissa Monroy. Those stories and more. But first, our top story. Austin Resource Recovery and Keep Austin Beautiful recognize the students and staff at Sims Elementary as Zero Waste Champions. The annual award recognizes a local school for outstanding efforts to reduce waste and raise awareness on campus about the City of Austin's zero waste goal. Last year, all fourth graders at Sims Elementary learned about recycling and composting through the Generation Zero Youth Education Program. Of the more than 54 schools involved in the program, Sims Elementary boasts the highest rate of recycling and composting, more than 20 pounds per student. Visit the website on your screen to learn more about the city's zero waste goal and the Generation Zero Youth Education Program. Over the last month, the deadly Ebola virus has captured headlines worldwide. And the question communities are asking themselves is, are we prepared?
Good morning, I'm Austin Mayor Lee Leffingwell.
To answer that question, Mayor Lee Leffingwell held a news conference joined by city departments and hospital representatives. They addressed the city's preparedness. Dr. Philip Huang, medical director for the city's Health and Human Services Department, was among those who spoke.
We have been learning lessons from what's been seen in Dallas, and so specifically we've been following up some of the issues that have been identified, making sure that we have housing, making sure that there are environmental cleanup resources for us. We're looking at the quarantine procedures and making sure that if the need arose, that we know the processes and can expedite those things, again, should the need arise. So this is nothing new, and we can absolutely handle it.
Currently, one Austin resident is being monitored twice a day for symptoms. That person was on the same Frontier Airlines flight as the second healthcare worker who contracted Ebola from the Liberian patient who was treated and later died in a Dallas hospital. The Austin City Council recently passed an ordinance that enables residents to use transportation networking companies such as Uber and Lyft as another means of public transportation. The council-approved ordinance cites the need for these alternate forms of transportation for residents who heavily rely on modes of transportation other than their own, especially during peak demands such as weekend nights and during special events. Austin will soon join the ranks of cities like Houston, Seattle, and San Francisco, working to regulate these transportation networking companies. Austin hosted the 13th annual White Cane Day celebration with a record-breaking 500 attendees. White Cane Day symbolizes independence to blind people in Austin. During the celebration, attendees marched from the state capitol to City Hall, where they had an awards ceremony and inspirational speech from Norman Armstrong.
Most people recognize that a cane can be used as support, a cane can be used as a stylish part of your outfit, but we use it as independent travel agent. We get to the traffic light, we can hear traffic when the light changes. We can get to the stop and know that because of, I call them crocodile backs, tactile domes, we know where we are. So we become superheroes to sighted people. We become superstars. So I say to you, don't look at your disability as making you be disabled. You are able to do anything you set your mind to, but it first has to get to your mind, travel to your heart, and extend itself through your body. So I say to all of you, if you think that you cannot do it, you can.
Austin Mayor Lee Leffingwell recently announced his acceptance of the Mayor's Challenge to End Veteran Homelessness on behalf of the City of Austin. This announcement follows a national call to action and is meant to solidify partnerships and secure commitments in Austin to end veteran homelessness citywide by 2015. Representatives from the U.S. Departments of Housing and Urban Development and Veterans Affairs joined Mayor Leffingwell to discuss the initiative and to highlight resources available to Austin.
Through the work of these partners, Austin has seen a big decrease in the number of homeless veterans since 2011. However, we still have veterans living on the streets and in emergency shelters. That is why I accept, on behalf of the City of Austin, this important challenge. We can't rest until we achieve this goal. I'm optimistic that Austin can meet this challenge and confident that through collaboration, Austin's future will be one where all veterans will have a permanent place to call home.
November 4th is Election Day. Early voting has already begun and will go through Halloween, October 31st. The City of Austin created a PSA to get the word out about these changes. Take a look.
You might have asked yourself, what is 10-1? In 2012, citizens voted to change Austin's municipal government to single-member districts. So what does that mean? 10 council members will be elected in geographic districts with the mayor elected citywide. What do I do? Get out there and vote. Early voting is October 20th to the 31st, and Election Day is November 4th. Find your district, candidates, and other information at austintexas.gov/10-1.
Now, you will need a photo ID to cast a vote. There are 7 approved forms of identification. Visit the website on your screen to learn more. Well, that's all for this edition of CityView. I'm your host, Marissa Monroy. Our next show premieres Friday, November 14th. Thanks for watching.